Hey YouTubers, RC here with RC67, and I've got a couple pieces here I want to showcase for you all. What I did this past week, I customized a 1970 Pontiac Firebird, and I've done a couple of these cars in the past. They come in a blue color with the number 70, I believe, on the side of it, and then of course the truck hauler. It comes in just kind of a blue color with a small black bed. And what I do with these, I customize these two cars to kind of make a dragster set, if you will, with a car hauler with it. Let me go ahead and start first with the truck here. So the truck itself was just a basic, that car hauler, I believe, like I said, the main color was blue. The bed on this does slide open, like so, a little stiff, and then this will tip down like that. So it is a functioning bed. And what I did here on the bottom of the truck, there's these little mushroom heads here, the front and the back. I drill those out, and then I pull the truck apart and I put it in the paint stripper and I strip it all down. Then I pick a color and I go ahead and paint it. The main body part here, all this along the bottom, this was all in chrome. I de-chromed it. I de-chrome it by putting it in some oven cleaner. You de-chrome it, and then I sprayed it in matte black. And then I went back and I highlighted the areas that I wanted more kind of a chrome look to it. And then I put on a different set of wheels and tires. So those are real riders, rubber tires. And then, I did a two-tone paint scheme in what's called Diamond Dust Silver, and then a deep purple. And I like this color combination. I've done one other car in this color combination. It came out pretty good. I've done some beauty shots of both of them on my Instagram page at RC67HW. If you guys want to check that out. But it does work. It is a functioning bed, and the wheels on it do roll, so it's a functioning vehicle. So that's the first one there. The second one here is the Pontiac Firebird. I made this a dragster. And so that being said, I had to put some dragster parts on this car. So that meant the wheel set on here is gonna be much bigger. These are drag wheels actually that I got off of another car that I was no longer using anymore as a display piece, just more for parts. Put a little parachute pack on the back here, and then of course the wheelie bar for the dragster itself. This car, obviously, when, again, you drill it all apart, you pull it apart, you put everything in this paint stripper. This car took quite a bit of time. I probably would say I have probably close to 10 hours in body work when it comes to grinding out the front and rear wheel wells, getting a backpack to fit on it correctly, and just getting kind of everything to fit so it would fit. The wheel wells on this car, I had to do a lot of grinding on it because this wheel set on the back is very, very large. This is a very large set of wheels for dragster wheels, but then again, all dragster wheels are large. But this car required a lot of grinding out. So, and then of course, the casting of it, when I stripped it all down, it had a lot of potholes in it from the original casting, so I had to do a lot of filing on it as well. The original car had these little vents here on the side of the front quarter panels there. I had to file those down because one was pitted really bad. It was like it didn't finish the mold when they were putting it all together. A piece collapsed on it when the mold came together. So I filed it down and then smoothed it all out, and then so there was nothing there. But then of course, to kind of hide some of the lines that were involved there, I put a couple of decals there. I have one that says GTS on it, and then a hooker decal. I have the exact same thing on the other side. Did some nice detail work here on the engine. So I chromed out a bunch of the engine. Again, the whole entire body of the inside of the car was chromed out. So I de-chromed it and then painted the parts of the engine I wanted chrome, painted the parts of the interior of the car red and black, the seat belts and stuff. And then of course I have this two-tone, the Diamond Dust Silver, and then of course the top of the car was masked off, and that's that purple. And it came out really, really well. I mean, all of the body panels, the large panels with the hood and the trunk, and the side panels where the silver is, are all very, very smooth and shiny. And again, if you check out the beauty shots, you can see them real clear. There's a little shot of the front there, and there's the shot with the back. You can't see the backpack on there for the parachute pack, and there's the wheels, the drag wheels. It does not roll very well. It does roll, it rolls stiff. And again, a lot of that is filing out the wheel wells on that rear set there. It started getting into the parts of the car where if you start grinding it out, you're thinning it out, and then of course you run the risk of cracking the casting itself, or you run the risk of thinning the wall out so much it just collapses on itself. So you had to be really careful. So the wheels don't roll real well, but again, this is just for display only. It's not gonna be a car that you're gonna put on a track or anything, but it is just a display piece only. But I wanted to have my own dragster car carrier truck hauler set myself. I've seen a bunch on eBay, and I thought, you know, I'll just make one of my own. I fabricated a little bit wider bed with some styrene, and then I put a few bit of styrene tubes around to kind of give it a little bit of rail area. But it gives it a nice tone. It fits real well on the car, on the bed of the truck itself. It fits really, really well. And as a whole, I think it came out really well. This could be a nice piece added into my collection here. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video here. If you guys would like, comment, or subscribe. This is RC with RC67 signing out. Y'all take care.